Hey y'all, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a review, demo, and wear test on the Bye Bye Lines foundation by IT Cosmetics. I got this foundation a long time ago whenever I got my Tarte Shape Tape foundation, and I have yet to use it because I wanted to wait till I filmed. I've been really busy. Y'all don't want to know about my life. So now I'm finally filming this and I'm so excited to film it and see what I think about the foundation. I love IT Cosmetics, so I'm hoping to like this foundation as much as I like their other products as well. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe before you leave if you want to see me in more videos. And without further ado, let's get going with the review. So the packaging looks like so. Looks like it's collected a little bit of dust because I got this when I got my Tarte Shape Tape foundation and I have yet to use it because I wanted to wait to film and I just haven't had a chance to film and my life is just crazy, but I love it. Okay, so I got the shade Fair, you already know. And by the way, I'm doing this in natural lighting today. It's a nice day. It's kind of cloudy, so I might have to get one of my lights out, but yeah, natural lighting all the way. So, okay. Looks like so. I'm really loving the glossy, and actually it's not really like glossy, it's like a matte feel to the clear part and just comes off and it's a pump. I love the pumps. So it's kind of like the CC cream minus the tube. It's actually a full on firm bottle, but it's not glass, it's just like a plastic feel. So yeah, we shall see. So let's just, any day now. There, finally, I'll just get a little bit. I am excited for this. And this retails for $38. Expensive, but IT Cosmetics, what's new? I'm so excited to try this out. So what I'm going to do to start out and prime my face, I'm going to be using the Bye Bye Lines serum. I have not put any moisturizer on my face because this is kind of like a moisturizer and a primer. It's pretty hydrating, so I figured I would just do this all at once. So we'll go ahead and put this on real quick. Ugh, I feel like my face could use a little more. Gosh, it's just been so dry. I don't know if it's because I'm having a boy or what, because I was reading, we had our gender reveal last weekend, and I was reading that the symptoms of having a boy, I won't name them all, but pretty much all the symptoms, you know, you don't puke, and one of them that stood out to me was your face is dry and your hands are dry. Usually I don't really have a big problem with dry skin in the winter. So there was my answer to my question. I'm having a boy. So that's why my skin is so dry. My hands are dry. I constantly have to put lotion on these days. Kind of let that sit. I'm gonna let it sit for like a couple minutes really quick, so I'll be right back to do the foundation. And again, I'll be using, and everything's clean, I just washed everything. I just cleaned my brush with my IT Cosmetics brush bath. You can use it 15 minutes after you clean it, which is awesome. Anyways, so this is clean, so I'll be applying the foundation on one side of my face with the brush, which I'll probably do this side. I always do this side, it seems like. And then the other side, I just cleaned my sponge as well. I'll be using my Real Techniques sponge for this side to see what applies better. Okay, so I'm gonna shake it, shake it, shake it. Can't wait to use this. Literally, it's been, like I said, it's been collecting dust in the packaging kit. I just have yet to use it, and I really wanted to wait till this video. I didn't want to just use it and not film my wear test and whatnot. So here goes nothing. I'm so excited. If it's anything like a CC cream, I'm for it. Okay, so we'll do the sponge side first. I'm probably putting way too much on, but that's just how I am. I like full coverage, you already know. Okay, sponge. Let's see. I'll zoom y'all in a teeny. Oh, there's the time. I'll zoom you in a little bit. I don't want to zoom you in too much because I don't want it to go out of focus, but... I don't know. I just don't know what it is. The only time I ever use a sponge is when I film for y'all the foundations that I'm reviewing. Other than that, all I use is a brush, except for when I'm using my Pure Cosmetics Bare Doll foundation. I do use a sponge with that. You can still see my freckles, and I'm not impressed with the sponge at all, and I usually never am, so I don't even know why I try the sponge. Sponges are just not for me. They're just not. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So let's go in with the other side with the brush. I feel like I'll be more satisfied. Oh, and by the way, the shade match is perfect, which I knew that was going to be good because if it's fair like the CC cream, that's my shade. So, okay, now let's go in with the brush. So not too much better coverage with the brush. You can still see my freckles right there. So if you're like a natural foundation type of person and you just, you know, don't really have flaws on your face, then this foundation's for you. And it doesn't have a scent. Like literally there's no scent in this foundation at all, like the CC cream. It's kind of like a lemon scent for the CC cream, but this one literally has no scent at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to put some more on my face and just build it up. So we'll see if it's buildable. If it's not, I'm gonna be super flippin' disappointed because this thing was $40 freaking. You would think that it would be just everything it says it is, you know? Like, I know it says it just gets rid of wrinkles. It says anti-aging, skin smoothing, invisible coverage. Invisible coverage, my Aunt Fanny. You can still see all my freaking blemishes. I mean, I don't have blemishes, but I mean like my redness. My chin is always red. I don't know if y'all can see on camera that it didn't really cover it up, but I can see it in person that it did not cover it up. So, not impressed so far. Okay, definitely a lot better adding some more onto the face. Okay, I'll zoom y'all in a little more just so you can kind of see, whoops, every flippin' time. It definitely covered after layering it, but if you want my opinion, it shouldn't have taken that much foundation to put on my face for the coverage because this mother flippin' thing is $38. So you would think that it would give you that coverage without having to build it up. You know, this is a high-end product, you would anyways. But I do like it. It's the perfect match for my skin. It feels very hydrating on the skin, which I like, especially right now because my face is so dry. I don't see it really settling into my fine lines. We'll have to set the face and see what happens. So now I'm just going to be using my Studio Fix MAC powder, and this is in the shade NC15, like the second to lightest shade you already know. So I'm just going to set around my face and then I'll apply some concealer. And then after that, I'll set my face with loose setting powder and then I'll do the rest of my face off camera. So really quickly, I'm just going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair. This is a new tube and I had the other one literally for like over a year. Goes to show you how much you need for the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm going to be setting my whole face with the Peach Perfect Setting Powder by Too Faced. Okay, so I saved my chin for last. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit because literally setting it with powder helps. So if you can see, my face is pretty, I want to say matte, but I'll get dewy throughout the day because it's not real. I know this is a matte setting powder, but normally my oil accrues throughout the day, so I'll get a little dewy, but we'll find out when I do my check-in. So I saved the chin for last just to show you the difference. So look how greasy my chin is, and then the rest of my face doesn't look bad. I really, really like the way it looks with powder on it. So far, I'm really liking the finishing of this foundation. So I'm just going to do my chin really quick just to kind of show y'all like the miracle of setting your foundation. I never used to set my foundation. Yeah. That was a sight to see. So I'll go ahead really quick and use this brush to just sweep the excess away. There's not too much. Lately I've been kind of pressing the powder in my skin, so I haven't really had to like sweep excess away, but I still kind of do just to make sure there's none like lingering. So I'm really liking it. I love that it's, you know, buildable coverage. Oh my gosh, there's a car coming and I am sure they see me fucking filming, so hold on one second. It didn't necessarily settle too much into fine lines. I have that one right here. It's just gonna settle in throughout the day. I don't think I have any foundation that doesn't settle into this little freaking fine line. So I won't be surprised if I see, you know, a big ass line with foundation caked in it at the end of the day. We'll find out. Overall, I like it. Not too many complaints. Just the coverage complaint is the only one that I have so far. So it's currently 1:30, so I'm going to just call the check-in time 1:30 just because that's when I finish like my foundation. So I'm just gonna put the rest of my face on really quick and I'll be right back to kind of tell y'all what I'm doing throughout the day and when I think my next check-in will be. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back and the rest of my makeup is on. For eyeshadow, I used some shades out of the Natural Love palette by Too Faced. Yeah, this palette is really getting on my last nerve these days. I really just want to keep giving it a chance, but it's losing its pigment the more I use it. So fixing to throw it in the trash. For my lid shade, I use the shade Splash in the Too Faced Glitter Bomb palette. For bronzer, you already know, I use the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. And for blush, I use the PAULA DORF blush in this little thing right here. And it's that shade. There's no name, but it's a nice light pink blush. Perfect for fair skin tones. For highlight, I use the Kylie Jenner highlighter, and this is in the shade Santorini. This is literally my favorite highlighter ever. For eyeliner, I used my usual No Tug eyeliner by IT Cosmetics. I set my face with the Smashbox primer water. My eyebrows, I use my usual ColourPop Brow Boss. And then top my face off with some peach blur, you already know. And then for my lips, I use the Steve Laurent lip gloss in the shade Orchid. I have been loving this. This was in my Ipsy bag this month, and I literally can't get enough of it. I love the way everything went on my face. I feel like it just glided on. I feel like there's no patchiness to my look. So far I'm really loving this foundation. So the day I'm filming this is actually St. Patrick's Day, so I'm going to be volunteering at the local St. Patrick's Day dinner for the youth football here in town. So I'll be doing, you know, I'll be out and about. So I'll probably do my check-in around like, I don't know, whenever I'm fixing to take my makeup off. So I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed and ready for that, and I will see y'all in a few hours for my check-in. Alright, so I am back and it's currently 12:36. I really like this foundation because it's almost been on for 12 hours and I also fell asleep. Seriously lasting the whole entire time. Like there's no creasing. It obviously filled that fine line in, but everything else looks really good. Ignore that. I was wearing my glasses, so of course that's gonna show. Everything's literally looking good. It kind of went into all my fine lines on my forehead. I mean, so that kind of sucks, but as far as lasting throughout the day, it's really good. And I can't believe I fell asleep with my foundation on, but it just happens, you know. I'm pregnant and it's been a long day. But it's really fun volunteering. But I didn't get home till like 8 o'clock. We ate at 8 o'clock. I don't like eating so late. Even though I fell asleep in my foundation and it's not good to do that, I'm fixing to go wash it. I'm definitely not gonna sleep the rest of the night with makeup all over my face. My only complaint is the coverage and having to build it up just because of the price. You know, it's $38. You would think that it would be easy to build up that coverage for the price. Like, it literally didn't budge all day for me. Like, my oil's good, it's controlled, like, I'm so happy with this foundation and I definitely recommend it, and I'll definitely be buying it once it runs out. Second place this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, be sure and give it a thumbs up, and I hope to see y'all in my next video.